Okay, now that we've got the MALICE pack on the frame, I'll show you a few of the things that to us really set this apart from the old Alice. First off, we'll start at the bottom and work our way up. The waist belt that TT makes, their super belt, is about 800,000 times larger and more padded and more comfortable than the stock issue belt. Their super belt's just amazing how much padding and comfort it has. It almost has too much, if that's even possible. Secondly, step up to the shoulder straps. Again, there's just a lot more meat on the shoulder straps on the padding, but you'll also notice they're more ergonomically designed. They have a center lumbar strap to connect them with. They've simplified the quick release points with wave lock, ITW wave lock Fastex buckles instead of the metal hardware. It makes for a much simpler configuration. It's easy to adjust, but once it locks down, it does not come undone or slide around or adjust on you by itself. You have to purposely adjust it. Makes quick detaching it so much easier. Again, a lot of thick padding, much better ergonomics, etc. Up at the top here, there's a bit more substantial padding than on an old Alice pack for sure. You move around to the rest of the pack. They do this in a large configuration. You've got 3 large pouches across the front of the pack. It's hard to see in the camera, but it's 3 large pouches across there. Again, it's based off the large Alice and not the medium. You got your 3 large outside ones right there. Up top, you've got 3 more pouches plus a Claymore size pouch on each side, plus a Claymore pouch on the lid. You've got a zippered area underneath the lid, and then you've got a drawstring for the mouth. It opens up into a cavernous pack. You could fit a small child in here. And then there's even a larger storm flap that you can pull up and cinch down if your load was even larger. They did away again with all the metal hardware on the pack, with the exception of the zippers, obviously, and went to Fastex buckles on the lid straps, on all the pouches. Much easier to get in and out of quickly and easily. Drain holes and some attachment points on the bottom of the pack. Excuse me. So there's plenty of storage in this pack. I mean, it's just amazing how much stuff you could fit in it. One of the biggest, or not one of the biggest, let me retract that. 2 of the biggest points that we like about this pack over a standard Alice pack is this. Number 1, for a larger pack made out of heavier material with a stronger frame, more substantial padding on the shoulders and waist, and far more ergonomic and comfortable, this setup weighs less than a medium Alice pack and frame. I can't tell you exactly how much less. It's hard to say without a decent scale to put it on to weigh it. I thought about just putting it on and weighing myself with both of them on, but that's just, it's too inaccurate for what I want to do, I feel. At some point I'm going to try to get it on a decent scale and weigh it, but I do know, holding them both in your hands, you can feel the difference between the two. It's not a significant difference, but it is a difference. But the point being, you've got a much larger, stronger pack here out of better materials than the old Alice pack. The frame, I don't know what to say about the frame other than it's darn near indestructible to me. If you mess this frame up, you've really done something crazy with it. This frame is not going to pop rivets like the old frame did, just because there's no way for it to pop rivets. It's really, really strong. The way the frame even fits on your body, the geometry and everything, just to the naked eye, looks fairly similar to me, but it feels different when you put it on. It's hard to quantify, but I've carried an Alice many miles, and this one definitely feels different. I've loaded it down a little bit of weight and went for a couple little short 20-minute walks with it, and you could very quickly tell the difference in the way it rode and felt on you. The biggest issue that I think some people may have is the price. Obviously, you can get surplus Alice packs relatively inexpensive. This pack is all new constructed and made out of new modern materials, so it's doesn't have the low price tag that the others do. However, if you want a backpack that, in my opinion, could last you darn near forever, I just can't see you ever having to replace this pack from it being torn up. If you want an end of the world pack, this one is it. If you want a pack that you can strap the kitchen sink to and everything else and hit the road with it, this one is it. So I won't glorify over it too much more at the risk of sounding too ate up with it, but I'm really impressed with this pack. We are a Tactical Tailor dealer, and we are going to be selling these. I'm hoping to get an order together here pretty soon for some. So if you are interested in one, contact us via either email off the website or contact us on our forum. Either way, let us know, and we will get you prices and all that kind of stuff, shipping. And like I said, I hope to be doing an order on these here really, really soon, and start getting these out to some people and getting them in hand. If you think this is something that you're interested in, let us know. If there's anything that you want to know about it that I didn't cover, again, feel free to contact us and ask. We can go into the finer details if anybody wants. This was just more of a quick overview of the whole pack and assembly, and especially the new frame that they're doing. So again, contact us, let us know. It's uwgearinc.com, and all the links to our email and forum and all that stuff's on the website. Thanks, guys.